How can I pass the CMA exam on my first attempt? This is the number one question I get asked by thousands of CMA candidates. And in this episode, you'll find the answer to that one big question. And as a bonus, stay until the end to find out how to get your hands on my free CMA exam cheat sheet to guarantee your exam success. And for the best CMA exam strategies and tips, subscribe to my show. Just hit the subscribe box and be notified when I publish a new video every single Monday. Hey there, I'm Nathan from CMAExamAcademy.com, where we help you pass the CMA exam on your first try. In this episode, I'll show you the exact process that's helping my students pass the CMA exam on their first attempt. While the global pass rate is only 35%, my academy's average pass rate is above 80%. And for the January-February 2019 exam window, we had our first 100% pass rate from our students who completed the entire program and took their exam. So we're so proud of them and so stoked about these results. Here's one example. Nathan, I wanted to let you know that I passed the CMA exam part 1 and 2. It was extremely challenging, but now I'm done. Thank you for putting together your program. It was very effective. Christopher Garner, CMA. So you want to pass the exam on your first try too? How you prepare for your exam is going to be the key factor here. It's not about how many hours you study, although that's important. Instead, it's about how you use those hours that'll make all the difference. First of all, plan to study for 3 to 4 months per part. So many candidates make the mistake of studying over 5 months per part. This works against them because knowledge retention becomes an issue the longer they wait to take their exam. I mean, let's be honest, there's just so much information in this exam that finding the sweet spot of when to take the exam is crucial to your exam success. After coaching thousands of CMA candidates and from my own experience of taking the CMA exam, I found that the sweet spot is between 3 to 4 months max. If you plan to self-study, allocate around 25 hours per week to your self-study course. But if you opt for an instructor-led course, start with 15 hours per week and go from there. Second, when and how to use a test bank is super important. Most candidates don't use their test bank until right before their actual exam. This works against them because they could have been taking practice exams for months rather than weeks or days only. Practice exams will not only increase your confidence in your exam taking skills, but also help increase your speed and accuracy. Remember that you have only 1.8 minutes on average to answer a question. The exam has 100 questions, so speed and accuracy are going to be your best friends. I have my students take practice exams at the end of each section of their textbook and also after they finish studying for the entire part. I recommend that you do the same if you want to make the most of your test bank. Oh, and make sure that your score is above 80% in each section practice exam and in your final practice exam of the entire part as well. So how many hours can you study each week? Comment below and let me know. Now that we've covered how long to study and how to use a test bank, the next critical component to help you pass the exam on your first try is accountability. We all know that taking the CMA exam is completely optional. No one is forcing anyone to take it. So it's human nature to procrastinate, especially when the material becomes difficult to understand. A great way to counter this is to have an accountability partner who will hold you to your study plan and to your exam. If you never show up to your exam, you'll never know if you could have passed, right? And this is exactly what I do for my students. I hold them accountable every single week of their program. And this is how they finish their prep work, take their exam, and pass on their first attempt. So find someone who can do the same for you. You'll discover how helpful this is in your test prep. Just how Olympians train the right way for years before their big day at the Olympics, you need to train the right way before your big exam day. By following the strategies I shared with you today, you too will pass the exam on your first attempt. And what better way to supercharge your exam success by getting your hands on my free CMA exam cheat sheet. It's packed with my best techniques to help you ace the exam. To grab it, there's a link below in the description box, and it's totally free. If you like this episode, please let me know by liking it, subscribing to the show, and sharing it with your fellow CMA candidates or with fellow coworkers who may be interested in the CMA exam. Are you ready to study the right way and pass the exam on your first attempt? Drop me a yes in the comments section below and let's do this. Until next week.